Okay, so that was your first project within Carlsberg,
yes.
that relation.
Yeah.
And what happened after that?
And after that, I went into marketing. My boss at that time had a gap in the marketing department, so I said, Joakim, and I think you can do both. So at that point, I was both key account manager for Systembolaget together with another guy, and also doing a lot of marketing stuff, both for beers. But actually, I had a small period of doing RTDs, what we call Excide, Smirnoff Ice, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I did that for 1.5 years or something.
Okay.
But then I ended up here, having the best job you can have in the beer business, more or less, working with a big company, but with, on the Swedish market, small products. We're taking a full respect of the inside of the bottle more than just the brand.
Yeah. And you've been following this trend of microbreweries, the rise of them,
absolutely,
throughout these years.
And a lot of these guys are friends, but I respect them, and we have a lot of good conversations. And they do a lot of good stuff with getting the attention of beer into wider consumers, getting the possibility to use beer in more occasions, like beer and food pairings.
Yeah.
So they have an enormously important role on the Swedish beer scene at the moment, and we will see the more and more coming in each and every year.
So among all the tasks and stuff that you are doing in your job right now, what is the most challenging and fun part?
A lot of stuff. I would say one of the most interesting things is I will actually teach the new microbrewers in how to do marketing and how to think if you should act as a small but commercial brewer. There is a small education, I think it's 1 year only, up in Grängesberg, near the Spenders Brewery, where you are taught to be a brewmaster for home brewing, but also for commercial brewing. So I will go there and have a full day of both marketing and like building brands and how to get your stuff into Systembolaget, and to get them a couple of good a bit of good knowledge how to succeed as a microbrewery.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, coming from a big brewer. So and that's why we think that they are so damn important.
So you're actually promoting the whole beer industry and not just within Carlsberg.
Absolutely. If we can we have the biggest share of the market, depending on how we come. But I would say that we are the biggest. In beer, that's true. But it's so if we together with smaller and big partners, also the Prips, the Spendrups and Åbro and the other guys, if we can make the cake bigger, that will be good for everybody.
Yeah.
So okay, we will lose some market share, but if the cake gets bigger, then it's good for everybody.
That's true prosperity thinking.
Yeah, I think so. You have to think like that. If you are a big brewer, you have some kind of responsibility if you are the biggest to
develop the industry.
Exactly, to take care of everything. And we can't do it all because we have mainstream products at the most. Do have some small stars as well, like Carnegie Porter, our own beer, but also microbrews from USA like Brooklyn Brewery beer, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And with the help of those, but also with other commercial brews like Budweiser, Spaten, Stella. That if we do the right things, a lot of more new consumers will get into the beer industry or into beer.
Yeah.
And use beer, maybe a bit wider than their parents did.